Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your love and romance reading for Venus in Sagittarius 2020. I hope you all are doing wonderful out there. I always love spending time with my Virgo folks on the channel, and I hope you are staying well, safe, and warm wherever you may be. Virgo, this is going to be all about our planet transit of Venus. Venus is our planet of romance and love and partnerships, and it will be moving from the deep, mysterious, passionate sign of Scorpio to the open, dynamic, and communicative, adventurous sign of Sagittarius. That transit of Venus in Sagittarius will be from December 15th, 2020 till January 8th, 2021. So we're going to talk a little bit about the astrology and what this means for you, and also, of course, get into a full tarot spread where we will get messages from you and from your love interest or future love interest. So Virgo, first, as always, these are general readings. They will not resonate with every single one of you out there, so take what makes sense to you and leave the rest behind. This will mostly correspond to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of those links and information are down below in the description box. And as always, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family if you so desire. So let's go ahead and get into this. So Sagittarius Venus, I will tell you straight off, Virgo, because you know I don't sugarcoat, that is one of the more difficult places for Venus to be for you, because it does create that more friction rich kind of energy. It creates a square. It's at 90-degree angle. I can definitely sympathize, because Venus in Sagittarius creates a square to my personal Venus sign, which is Pisces, and so it's the same. It squares both Virgo and Pisces, so you will be feeling a little bit of that energy. And I think the best use of this transit for you is to, instead of getting frustrated by that friction, let it spur you to greater potentials. Let it bring you to greater inspirations and heights, because Venus in Sagittarius does open us up very much to the truth in our relationships, and telling the truth and being very honest, sometimes cuttingly so. That's a big reason why Sagittarius and Virgo do butt heads in the first place, is because Virgo likes to, organize, and it likes to have things pretty, well in hand, and it likes to think about what it says before it says it, likes to be a little bit more, I don't know if proper is the word, but it's really, they want to be more well thought out. They really do, no matter what it is, and they do really, tend to overthink what they say or what other people have said to them, whereas Sagittarian energy just lets it fly. Just says it how they see it. They don't put any sugar coating on anything. And so that can feel very abrasive to Virgo. It's just like, I took all this time to plan this out and you don't plan at all. That's the feeling that you get from it. And that's what causes a lot of that interaction. It really is. Also, Venus will be lighting up the 4th house universally. So that does happen a lot in the realm of the home and family. And because Venus is not just love, it is also all of our partnerships and interactions. Family dynamics are definitely one of them. You may have some things that come up during this Venus transit that have to be dealt with on that home and family level. So let's go ahead and get into your cards, Virgo. Let's see what we've got in here. We're going to start with a keyword that will be the theme for this Venus cycle. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, passed on loved ones, ancestors, please be with Virgo. Please show us what you have for their love and relationship life as we travel with Venus through Sagittarius. Please show us our Virgos. Diligence. Yes, diligence is required. I love this card's artwork, though, for you, because to me it's the perfect combination of your sign and the Sagittarius energy that we will be transiting through. Diligence, to me, is very much a Virgo word. It really is. Really being watchful, really paying attention to detail, but the way that this is positioned, where this bird is flying up above, you know, the bigger picture above the clouds and seeing down below, that's very Sagittarian kind of energy, seeing the bigger picture. So Virgo, this is really telling you, be diligent, you know, notice the detail, but also remember to get that bird's eye view. Remember to go a little bit bigger and look at the big picture sometimes instead of seeing things like super, super close up. All the time. It's important to have both perspectives on what's going on. So let's move Mr. Dragon over. We're going to jump into your tarot. We're going to first start out with your energy, Virgo. What are you bringing through to the table right now? How are you seeing relationships and love in general? Let's see what you got. Ooh, Six of Wands. So Virgo, I think that you would really like to have a recognized victory. You are looking for success. You are looking for something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel like you've got a good connection. You definitely are ready to have something work out in your favor. So let's clarify that. Ace of Swords, and you're definitely ready for a victory. Ace of Swords is definitely about a victory to me. That's a victorious energy. It's victory over confusion. It's gaining clarity. It's the hand of spirit. I always feel a little bit of that connection of Archangel Michael there, because to me, he is an angel of protection. The violet flame sword that's associated with him. This can also be cutting negative ties, negative cords, anything that doesn't serve you anymore, and really truly clearing your space and really making the way for a personal recognized victory. But that's a very nice energy for you. Like we said, we have that diligence card there. So to me, it's really you clearing the energy, clearing the clouds away, any old confusion around love, relationships, etc. A lot of things are coming into clear view, and that's what you're very focused on. So let's see what we have for your love interest or potential love interest. This can be for anyone, whether you're coupled, single, in separation, etc. Let's see what Virgo's love interest has got going on. Queen of Swords. So, ooh, some definite sword energy. This is a keyword, has independence. And to me, the Queen of Swords is very much about not putting up with any funny business. Someone who is very clear about their intentions, what they want. They can sometimes seem very detached from their emotional state because they're really trying to make the best decision for them. So to me, this is about wanting clarity. It's about wanting fairness and balance. She's a little bit like the Justice card. A little bit like that. It's definitely a Libra kind of energy. So whether or not this person is a Libra, they really are looking to create balance in their life. If they come across as being kind of emotionally cool or detached, it's probably because they've been through some things and they really want to make sure that they're only allowing good things or people with high integrity into their life. That's very much what they're about. Ooh, yeah, the Tower. So this person is either just come through some big processes of clearing out some old negative energies or things that needed to be cleared out of their life, or they're currently in process of it. Either they're already going through it or they have gone through it. And so that might be why they might seem a little standoffish. They might seem a little cool. It's not because of their personal feelings about you, Virgo. It's mostly because they're going through some pretty intense processes of their own. So let's see how you feel about them. What are your feelings towards this person? The World. So you do see them as someone that definitely is pretty tough. And you see them going through these difficult cycles, or maybe having just come through some difficult cycles, because the World card is that Saturn energy, and you know, Saturn is getting ready to change signs after a 3-year transit in Capricorn, which has not been easy. That's a big reason why this particular year has been so tough. for so many. But this is definitely, to me, you seeing them coming through those cycles, completing those difficult transits, and having success in it, right? You know, the World card is the last card in our major arcana, so it really symbolizes closing the old door so a new one can be opened. It's a nice energy. Like you see their strength. You see what they've gone through. This could be a Capricorn. This could be a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio. So let's see what we've got in the clarifier. It doesn't have to be those signs, guys. You know, don't get too caught up on that. But if it is, I would say it probably just means that you're resonating with this even stronger. Yeah, I think that you really do see that they have come through some kind of very strong cycle that has ended. And they're getting ready to open some new doors, because here's the Page of Pentacles. This is new beginnings, especially in business. They might have taken a lot of financial hits. They might have lost some business. A lot of businesses are struggling right now, so that's very possible that they may have really, you know, gone through quite a struggle, but they are renewing. They are renewing themselves, and they are getting back on their feet, and they're ready to try something new. They're ready to invest in something new, which is not bad. This is, you know, you see them in a good light. You see them in a nice light. So let's see what they feel about you, Virgo. Let's see what their feelings are towards you, please. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, so they see you as a hard worker too. They see you as somebody with vision, which I like that key word on the Seven of Pentacles, because that is about having a vision and being very dedicated to bring it into manifestation. So they do see you as somebody who's patient. Again, that keyword diligent, someone that works hard, is good at their job, has, you know, integrity, has ethics, isn't going to rush them too fast. And I think they appreciate that about you. It's a positive card, in my opinion. They see that earthy stability there. And they do see the Two of Wands. They do feel like you're a brand new start. And they do feel like they could build with you. There's a feeling like this is someone that I have a vision with, that we could really build something slowly but surely. And they're seeing this door opening, the Two of Wands. It's like, oh, my options are opening up again. New life is returning. In some cases, they could be choosing between you and someone else. But mostly what I feel with the Two of Wands is that it's really about new doors opening, new life returning. It's that kind of Aries energy. So again, take it as it resonates. If this is more of a casual dating situation, that may come into it a little bit more. So let's get into the pros and cons here. Let's see what we've got as the positives between you two that need to be worked on or built on. Two of Cups. Well, that's a pretty darn positive card for the positives. So Virgo, look at that. Beautiful partnership, soulmate, twin flame, healing love relationship, life partner kind of feeling. I feel like I've met you before kind of feeling. That to me is very, very positive and very powerful. Because if you have that kind of feeling about each other, and that's one of your positives, it helps take care of so many things. This is a very healing relationship. You actually do help each other quite a lot through all of the struggles you've been through. I feel, Virgo, that you're in a little bit better position right now. You know, just in your own energy. You're feeling a little more grounded. Just a little bit more like, hey, I've really made it. They might be still kind of going through the process. It doesn't mean they're in a bad energy. It just means they're in that cycle right now. But it's very healing for both of you, this connection. And the Four of Cups. Aww. So that's a tougher one, right? That's a tougher one. And so to me, there's this really beautiful flow of love. Very, very healing right here. But the Four of Cups says that one or both of you may have been procrastinating on doing something about it for a while. This could be someone that you may have known for a while. Maybe even through work, because of all these pentacles that have come up in here. But either way, there's been some kind of sitting around, not taking action. And to me, this is your positive. So in order to get to the positive stuff, there needs to be a little less procrastination and more action taken on making some moves and going forward, because there is a connection here. There really is. So let's get into the challenges. Let's get into any blockages that need to be worked through here, Virgo. Eight of Wands, yes. Okay, so to me, the Eight of Wands is generally a positive card. It is about action. It's about taking action. And so the fact that it's in the challenge or block energy is, to me, saying that's because there hasn't been enough communication, there hasn't been enough action, there hasn't been enough movement towards each other. You may be both sitting there like feeling all this stuff for each other, but you haven't made a whole lot of moves here just yet. So let's get a clarifier on this. But look at that passion burning there. Eight of Wands and the Lovers card. Oh my goodness. Why do I feel, Virgo, that y'all have just, it's like you are feeling it, but you're not talking. Spirit's pushing you, but you're not talking, because Eight of Wands is communication. It's passionate communication and messages flying back and forth. The Lovers is a Gemini-ruled card. It is all about talking and communicating and making decisions and being open-hearted to this love energy. You know, we got the angels up here going, guys, come on, what are you doing out there? Get together already. To me, yeah, I mean, I don't know which one of you it is. I feel like both of you may be kind of up in your head. Yeah, I do. I don't feel like it's necessarily one or the other. I feel like to some degrees both of you maybe overthinking this, or you may be, for whatever reason, whatever the reason, you aren't talking as much as you should be. And that is so important that you start doing that, because this is like hearts on fire. It really is. Oh my goodness. So let's get some suggested advice on this. What's the best approach other than picking up the darn phone, Virgo? My goodness, it's time to talk. It's time to take action. It's time to move. It's time to do some things here. I think Venus and Sagittarius is going to light a fire up under you. I really do. Okay, Five of Cups. You gotta let old heartaches go. This is the sadness. This is the disappointments of the past. This is things that broke your heart, things that made you feel sad, things that made you feel rejected. Maybe that's partly why you haven't made a move towards this person, or they haven't made a move towards you. This is what has to be healed and cleared. There's definitely some kind of old funk that's got to make its way on out of here. Look at that Seven of Pentacles coming up again. See, they see you as the Seven of Pentacles. They do. They see you as this person. They feel that way about you, and they may be procrastinating a lot on making a move too. They might be being a little too patient here, Virgo. You could even be sitting there going, why won't they just talk? Why won't they just call me? They may be feeling the same way. You know, this could play out vice versa. Many times these energies do. But to me, it's like Seven of Pentacles is a great card unless you really procrastinate on it. This could also be saying part of what you're doing is working on healing some old heartache, healing some old sadness, letting some old junk from the past go. And that's fine. That's fine. If you know, don't let me push you too fast. I just can't help it. I see all these really, really great energies and feel all this good stuff coming through, and I'm like, why aren't they talking yet? All right, let's get a suggested outcome on this. You know, Virgo, I always want you to pay the most attention to your own intuition and do what is right for you, no matter what I say in a reading. You know that. You know that. So let's see what we got. Five of Wands, honeys. I'm telling you, that is Venus and Sagittarius. Gonna light that fire, gonna start that flame. This is sparks, conflict, hustle, but it's also, to me, the sparks of contact, right? Things may get so uncomfortable in some way that you might just be like, darn it, I have to just talk to this person. I can't take it anymore. I couldn't sleep at all last night. Yeah. Ah, Two of Swords, y'all. Gotta make a decision here. You're going to definitely feel the pressure. You're definitely going to be feeling the fire. And it's time, you know, whether it's you or them, you gotta, you know, both of you or one of you may be really covering that heart chakra, really protecting that heart space, especially if you've been through some difficulties. And who hasn't? I mean, really, who hasn't had their heart broken somewhere, some way? Taking that blindfold off and really working through this, really letting things go and really seeing things clearly and openly. I have a feeling it may be more them than you, because they're in that Queen of Swords energy, which is Libra. Two of Swords is also very Libra energy. They may feel like they're just doing their best to balance and hang on right now. You know, their tower could just be burning down right now. Their old stuff could be really falling. Old cycles, old structures, old relationship, whatever it is really coming apart. And like I said, I feel they're in heavier energy than you on the whole. So let's see what the affirmation on this is for you, Virgo. Ooh, I like this one. We have the jade as the gemstone, and it is the heart chakra that is brought into balance here. So compassion is the key word. To resolve conflicts with compassion, yes. Remember kindness, remember empathy, very important, especially if this person is indeed going through quite a lot of difficulty. Virgo, of course, honor yourself. Always be good to yourself first. I believe that very strongly. But also bring your compassion into play with this person, because I feel like they're going through quite a lot. But boy, there's a nice connection here in the middle of it. So I'm hoping and wishing for the best for you, Virgo, through this Venus and Sagittarius cycle, and I will be seeing you very soon. Take care.